Hi folks, welcome to... So today I wanted to attempt making my own bread for the first time. Is this the first time? I don't know, I guess. I've made like cinnamon buns and pizza from scratch, so I've got some experience, but never like a loaf of sliced bread, or sandwich bread as it's called. Anyhow, so I started off by measuring some all-purpose flour, aka maida, and some wholemeal flour and mixing it together into a bowl. The recipe called for bread flour, but I didn't have it, so wholemeal it is. Then I put some instant dry yeast, which I've learned is not the same as active dry yeast, onto one side of the bowl and salt on the other. Then you mixy with a spoon, and it's time to add some warm, not hot water into this mixture. The recipe calls for blood temperature water, which basically means that if you put your finger into the glass of water, you shouldn't be able to feel it or something. I don't know. Go check out the recipe. I heated my water in the microwave for a few seconds. My microwave, which if you didn't know is from the Cold War era. Then if you add that to the dry mix, stir it with a spoon. It doesn't have to be kneaded at this stage. I think if this works out, I might just get addicted to making this, you guys. I think this might turn into a problem. And once it looks like this goop, it's time for the fermentation stage. I'm gonna use like a shower cap to cover this bowl and let it ferment. This is also a trick I learned from Gemma. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. And you can reuse this. The shower cap, I mean. Now, we leave it in a warm, dark place for a few hours. I did check on it halfway through and... look at that! Once it's done fermenting, we're gonna scoop it out onto a clean counter, dust it with flour, and roll out the dough. Then we're gonna do what's called a letter fold. It's also explained in the recipe video. After which, I greased up my loaf pan and slipped the dough into it. It's gotta rise a bit more, so I'm gonna cover it up and let it rest for an hour or so. And once I take it out, I have to check whether it's done or not. And apparently how you do that is poke a finger into your dough. If it takes a while to rise back, it's done fermenting. Then I put it into the oven for 20 to 40 minutes, let it bake, and at last, it's time for the moment of truth. Okay, I just took my bread out of the oven and I think it's done. That's solid as hell. God, I hope it's not dense or something. I've unboxed it. I have burnt it a little bit. I hope it's not overcooked. Looks like it's fully cooked and it's soft on the inside. It's a little bit dense, but hopefully that should be fine. That is so good. Okay, now see, this is the kind of bread that I had been missing, and I'm so glad I've learned to make it on my own now. Make your own bread, guys. Make your own bread.